Part 2 of when you were with his and his sister tried to hurt you, but he is your overprotective wife. Author point of view. After some test, you were called in doctor's room. Sitting on the bed, you were waiting for the doctor to tell you about the reports. Kyle, is everything okay, doctor? Doctor, yeah. Sign this consent form. Jan, consent for what? Doctor, he is your husband, right? You glared at Kyle, who mumbled a sorry, as for paper procedure, he lied that. Jan, yes, you credit. She forwarded a paper to him. Doctor, you lay down, Jan. You obeyed and here. Kyle freaked out. Kyle, what is this, doctor? Doctor, any problem? Kyle, this. You sat up with a gasp when someone burst in. Jan, Taehyung, his dark eyes, tightened jaw, and fisted hands spread fear in the room. Doctor, who are you? Leave. Ignoring her, he walked more and snatched a paper from Kyle. Kyle, hey bro, this is not true. I think misunderstanding. You could not dare to step down the bed when the paper was crunched in Taehyung's hand. His anger was screaming. Kyle, I can explain. He was grabbed by his collar. Yan, Taehyung, listen. You stumbled down. Da, don't let out a word, Kyle, or I will do something very dangerous. Doctor was the most scared word. Emma also entered. Yan, leave him, Taehyung. He jerked off your hand and let go, Kyle. Yan, what's wrong? Taehyung, you are and is about the baby. But still, you have audacity to ask what is wrong? You were utterly shocked. Emma smirked. Jan, what? Taehyung stepped down when he was coming closer. He was enraged, and it was scary because everyone knows how he loses control. Yan, Taehyung, your eyes tightly shut when he slammed his hands on the wall behind you. Taehyung, Yan, he growled. Da, so he is your husband, huh? Kyle, it's a misunderstanding. Taehyung, I will kill someone if I stay here for another second. You were breathing heavily when he walked out. Kyle, Jan, he, I don't know how. The form was about Ocean. Jan, what? Now you understood his anger. Jan, no. Taehyung barged in his mansion. Taking off his coat, he threw it away and removed the tie. Taehyung, yeah. Emma followed in. He was breaking everything in the lounge. That scared her. She regretted for coming here after him. She decided to leave, but Taehyung saw her. Ta, you planned this, huh? Emma, what? No, I just showed you the truth. He unhooked it. She gulped when his predatory steps moved to her. It was snatched out. That scared her more. Emma, ta, you. I was folding the bag on his hand. At the same time, you ran in. Jan, Taehyung. She yelled to see him so much unleashed. Emma ran from there. Only you had the courage to no get near him when he was so wild. Taehyung, leave Jan. I am not in my senses. He warned. His breath was uneven. He growled when, instead of leaving, you were walking to him. Ah, Jan, you ran and slammed against him. Your arms were tied around Jan. Please, calm down. He squeezed you more and took deep breaths. Bringing you to the couch, he fell over it. He was now snuggling for warmth. Jan, I know it looks really bad, but please let me explain. He pulled his head back and looked down at you. Da, without listening, I really want to punish you. Belt was still wrapped around his hand. Jan, it's just a misunderstanding. Rehan, I know. Emma made this plan, but I was so angry to see Kyle's name as your husband, and my heart skipped a beat to hear about the abortion. He was leaving. You sighed when he was calm, Jan, and how your heart reacted when you heard that I am actually. He again looked at you as if you said something shocking. Da. What? You. You what? Jan, I am expecting. Taehyung. What? But that. Emma lied. Jan, I am. I went for checkup to confirm the news, but she made it look like I was about to. He separated and placed his shaking hand at you. Taehyung. This. Jan, our baby. He smiled in shock, unwrapping the belt, tied it around your wrist. Jan, Taehyung. Da. I'm so happy. I love you so much. When were you going to tell me, huh? Jan, after confirmation. But this belt? Taehyung. I will celebrate this news in my own way. Your stomach has butterflies. Taehyung, you know better about my special way. He was taking you to his room. Emma was begging Ta mother to save her from Taehyung. Emma, I did not mean all that. Ta mother, relax. Taehyung. Emma, Emma, where are you? She shivered and tried to hide behind her when he entered. Taehyung, here you are. After tiring you with his love and passion, he was now again enraged for Emma. Ta mother, you will not hurt her. Taehyung, leave mom. Emma, no, no, please. Ta mother, you go, Taehyung. He pulled Emma forward and grabbed her face. Ta mother, Ta, Taehyung, you thought you would pull any plan and I will leave Jan? Emma, I did not. Taehyung, I love her and I will never leave her. He pushed her on the bed. Ta, make her understand, mom. She is being on my nerves. Ta, mother, I will. Ta, and a good news for you. Jan is pregnant. Start marriage preparations. Emma was burning to see Ta mother so happy for you. You came to Taehyung's office, Jan, baby. He happily left his place and lifted you. Others left you too, alone. Taehyung, my princess. He sat back and you were there with him. Jan, I was really missing you. Taehyung, that is why I am hurrying to get married, so that we can stay together forever. He was getting naughty. Jan, I told my parents too. When are you coming home? Taehyung, very, very soon. You patted on his shoulder to stop him when the door was knocked. Taehyung, these people. His secretary called him for the meeting. Ta, cancel it. Jan, you should go. You forced him, so he left. After a few minutes, Emma walked in. Jan, after pulling such a shameful stunt, you still have audacity to come here. Emma, because of you, he is so blind that he does not even look at anyone else. You chuckled while leaving the chair. Jan, jealous, huh? Emma, I only wanted him to treat me like a human, but he. Jan, for that you started playing evil games. Emma, you are the evil one. She looked possessed when she yelled at you. Emma, Jan, I better leave. You picked your bag and walked to the door, but she grabbed you by your hairs. You gasped and lost balance when she pushed you. A scream escaped your lips when you fell on your back. Shock of pain crawled up to your spine. Jan, Emma panicked when you were crying in pain. Emma, I did not. Jan, help. You raised your hand. She took a step closer, but then she heard voices of men approaching the office. Jan, please, please help me. She hid behind the couch when the door opened. She was shaking in fear. Man, it's Jan. You were folded on the floor and were crying for help. Emma buried her tears in her hand. They were taking you to the hospital. Taehyung brought you to his mother's mansion after taking you to hospital. He was worried and being overprotective. He did not want you to leave before he was satisfied. Jan, I am fine, Taehyung. I should go home. Da, shut up. You pouted. That he really ignored. Jan, da mother, Oh my Yan, what happened? Taehyung, your careless daughter-in-law fell down. Jan, don't you dare to call me that. You slapped on his hand and pushed him away. Damodar, it's a relief that you are fine. She sat down near you. Jan, I am all good. Please ask Taehyung to drop me home. Taehyung, actually, you should leave mom. I need to teach her a lesson. She side hugged you. The mother, don't tease her. But Jan, how you felt? You looked at Emma, who stopped at the entrance. The mother followed your gaze, and her heart sank. To be continued. Will she tell them about her? Next will be the last part, as it is a short series. Thanks for watching this and love you all.